Hey friends, Merv Miller here with Edina Realty with another handyman tip. We just bought a townhome and we have insulated space above our garage. We have insulated space on the adjoining side of our garage, and our living room is on this side of the garage. But our garage doors were not insulated. They're the typical steel doors that are uninsulated. And the dimensions are 8/16 by 7 feet. And I decided to insulate them, and I found a great way of doing that and wanted to share that with my friends. So I started with a product called extruded styrofoam. It's 1.5 inch foam, and it is extruded so you don't see the bubbles that you would see on the white styrofoam. This is much more rigid and strong and will be a better product for you. Now the thickness ended up being that I needed was 1.5 inches, and they have a product that's 1.5 inches thick. I bet that's kind of a standard depth of these doors. You can see that they have channels in them on the left side, on the one side, on the bottom side, and the top side, and that works out perfect for fitting panels in. But it's impossible to put one panel of foam in the door. So what I did is I measured the width and I cut 8-inch strips, and one 8-inch strip I will put in the bottom, slide it in that channel, push it down into this channel, and a second 8-inch strip that I will put on the top part of the panel. You will find that you'll have some screws that you're going to have to deal with and work around, maybe carve out space or shove it in, whatever you need to do. Then the center space here ends up being, for me, about 4 inches thick. And find a piece that fits for that. Now these 3 pieces allow me to get in each one of the channels, and also allows me to not have any voids, so I'm insulating this whole space. Now you could leave your door at that. Just maybe use an adhesive, a styrofoam adhesive to adhere it to the steel on the other side, and just call it good, and end up with pink walls or blue walls, whatever the color of your extruded styrofoam happens to be. But I wanted to have kind of a nice finish on mine, so I'm using a product here called Polywall. It's called Polywall, and this is something that's really common. This is oftentimes used for like inexpensive tub or shower surrounds, and it's pretty accessible these days. So this product here, I will use that channel above and this channel below to get it in, and it takes a little bit of fiddling around here to get it to work. Use a drywall blade to kind of help me with that. And I want it to slide into this channel. Also really want it to slide into the channel above too, so it doesn't fall out when the garage door opens up, right? And something else you have to do to the corners here is there's no channel on this panel, there's no channel on this left side. So you have to kind of cut out a little corner here. And I'm just using tin snips. And let's get out a little corner here. Also have some hardware here that I need to work around. This hardware piece here. And this hardware piece here. So this piece overlaps, and it has to overlap because there's no channel on this other side. So I'm going to take 2 sheet metal screws and screw these 2 pieces in. These are 12 by 3/4 hex head self-tapping screws. the steel panel. There you go. That should stay on there for me. And that's one complete panel. Well, that's it, friends. Total cost was about $175. Took me about 4 or 5 hours to complete. So great project, and I'm expecting it to pay for itself over the next 2 or 3 years with lower heating costs. So good luck with your project.